And good evening and welcome to Zaleski Sports. And I'm Mike Steinwegner along with Bella Maurer, and we're going to bring you the semifinal game to determine who will be in the championship game tomorrow afternoon at 12 o'clock against the Tilden Tigers, as the Tilden Tigers come away with a very exciting 6-5 walk-off win, as Cadott was down 5-0 early in the ball game, and Tilden with that 5-0 lead, and Cadott kept chipping, scored a run in that ninth inning to tie the contest up, and Tilden lands up winning it on a walk-off base hit in the bottom of the ninth inning, and winning that contest 6-5 and going to the championship game tomorrow. As Everest got into the semifinal game with a very exciting 5-3 win over the La Crescent Cardinals with a 5-3 victory. And the Fighting Fish of River Falls trying to defend their two-time state champion titles, as they came away with a very impressive 10-2 win over Osseo, a rematch of last year's championship game at Hayward. And this River Falls Ball Club, very impressive ball club, as if you look at the overall records of any of these other teams in the state of Wisconsin, you're looking at, maybe 20, 25 ball games at the most. This ball club has played almost 40 ball games this year. I've got them at 34-4 this year, and they actually start their season already in the first part of May, and they're just traveling constantly, and a very, very explosive ball club. And they've got a 344 team batting average, and just some power on this ball club, as Lucas Lutke leads the ball club with 9 home runs this season. And also we've got Chase McQuaid with 7 home runs, and Brian Geibel, who is the leadoff hitter, has 8 home runs this year. So a very, very explosive ball club. We have not seen one yet in this tournament, and the wind now has just died down completely. It is just as soft and quiet as can be. We got 74 degrees. It is starting to get a little humid, and so maybe we'll have 1 or 2 in this contest, but it should be a very great contest. And also I want to congratulate the Abbotsford Merchants. They're from just up the road here on Highway 13 of Marshfield. They will be playing in the state championship of the B side of the tournament. They are over in Ellsworth, and congratulations to Abbotsford. I will check later on who they will be playing, as they've got actually a 7:30 game going on. In fact, that might be about halfway through already, as this year was supposed to be a 7:30 ball game. We're not going to start this till about 9 o'clock, as we've had a lot of discussions with plays happening on the field, and take some time. Also, relief pitchers coming in also, so that's what happens. So I'm going to turn it over to Bella here, and she's going to run a few ads here and tell you about our great sponsors here. So we'll be right back to the 2026 WBA State Baseball Championship semifinal game here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield, and you're watching it on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable, with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field as we'll give you the starting lineups for the visiting Everett Merchants as they are coming in with a 13-4 record and finished in second place in the Dairyland behind the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. And leading off and playing third base, number 17, Brandon Kranz. At batting second and playing left field, number 7, Preston Miller. Batting third and the DHing, number 20, Ryan Huback. Batting in the cleanup spot and playing first base, number 25, Nick Barnes. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 26, Wade Farmer. Batting sixth in the catching, Logan Langben. Batting seventh and playing right field, Cole Van Slyke. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 6, Tony Infandano, and batting ninth, the shortstop, Tanner Graham. And pitching today for the Everest Evergreens here is Ryan Rodemeyer, and him on the season pitched 44 in the third innings, has a 5-2 record, 27 runs, 25 earned, has struck out 52, walked 26, given up 53 hits, has hit 5 batters, and has an earned run average of 5.08. For the Flying Fish of River Falls, the 2-time defending state champions, going for number 3 possibly. Leading off and playing center field, number 24, Brian Gable. Batting second and playing second base, Chad Patko. Batting third and DHing, Lucas Lutke. Batting fourth and catching, Chase McQuaid. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, Trey Larson. Batting sixth and playing third base, Caden Mueller. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 5, Austin Kurtai. And batting eighth, number 17, and playing first base, Andy Metcalf. And batting ninth and pitching is the center fielder, Kyle Fritz. And Lutke is DHing for the left fielder, Ben Johnson. And leading off for the Everest Ball Club is Brandon Cranes, the third baseman. Takes first pitch inside for ball one. Starting time of this one, 8:55. Big left-hander on the mound. It gets a pitch right across home plate there. That is Kyle Fritz. Count 1-1. As we'll get my numbers out here for the Evergreens. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As Brandon coming into this season, hitting .393 on the season with 24 hits and 1 home run and 19 RBIs in that leadoff spot for the Evergreens. Next pitch upstairs for a ball. As Joe Anderson and I will be doing a championship game here from Jack Hackman tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and the weather looks beautiful for tomorrow. We've got overcast skies here. And call strike 3, as that is a Serve Pro strikeout. Call Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And bringing up Preston Miller, the left fielder. And our pregame was brought to you by, today's pregame was with Auto Select, located in Schofield, on Schofield Avenue in Weston, and has been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years with a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, and also on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. As Preston Miller with an 0-1 count fouls that one off to make it 0-2. Preston coming into this tournament was hitting .300 and with 15 hits. He's got 10 RBIs. We'll take a look what he did in that earlier game. A fly ball out to center field. And coming in and making that catch out there is Brian Gable for out number 2.
Designated hitter, Ryan Hubacek.
As Ryan Hubacek now batting, the designated hitter. As I mentioned, he's DHing for Ryan Rodemeyer, who is the pitcher today for the Merchants. And a ground ball down to third, right down the line. Throw over to third or first in time. A great play by Caden Mueller as grabs it right in front of the bag, throws the first for out number 3. For the Merchants, they come up with no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left. And after a half inning of play, it's the Everest Merchants, nothing, and the Flying Fish of River Falls coming to bat. And you are watching the WBA State Baseball Semifinals here from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield on Zalewski Sports.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field. We're in the bottom of the first inning as Everest came 1-2-3 in the first inning there. Throw down to second. Beautiful throw. Right on the money there by Langben. And coming to the plate is Brian Gable. As Brian on the season, outstanding season. As I mentioned, this ball club plays almost 40 ball games of season. He's coming in with hitting .308 on the season. He's got 37 hits. 8 of them are doubles. 8 home runs. Has 28 RBIs, and he has scored, this is unbelievable, he has scored 61 times this season. And he's got 7 stolen bases in the first pitch, in for a ball. So he does get on base a lot. And the next pitch catches the outside corner for a call strike. As Rodemeyer on the mound for the Everest Ball Club. Next pitch comes in down low for a ball. 2-1. And a swing and a miss, a mighty cut by Brian. Almost swung himself right out of his shoes there. And pitch down low, blocked nicely by Langben. River Falls in that St. Croix Valley Baseball League, and they were conference champions with a 14-0 record. And the Hudson River Rats finished second in that, so very, very tough league there. As Brian works a walk.
Base on balls for Giebel, brings up the second baseman.
As Giebel hits one, gets on base, and Chad Petko, the second baseman. And we'll see if we've got some numbers on him. Yeah, we got a .399 batting average with 63 hits on the season. And we've got, 10 doubles, 2 triples, 5 home runs, 43 RBIs on the season, and with 20 stolen bases, and he has scored 61 times this season. And there's a call strike there, 1-1 now. So 2 great guys to be in that number 1 and number 2 spot with some power and some speed, and great on-base percentage averages also. From the stretch, upstairs for a ball. 2-1 count. as the humidity is starting to get a little sticky here, and maybe the mosquitoes will be coming back. Last night it was a little cooler, but tonight it's a little more stickier out here at Jack Hackman Field. And pitch upstairs for a ball. The winner of this will play in the championship tomorrow at 12 o'clock against the Tilden Tigers, as Tilden looking for their 4th state championship. They won a championship in 94, 2004, and in 23. And a call strike, so 3-2 count now with nobody out. And as I mentioned, River Falls, they are back-to-back champions. They also won in 2011 and 2020 and 22. So, as I mentioned, and following that one off, so if they win this tomorrow, they'll have won 5 of the last 7 state championships in that period. And so you could actually call right now River Falls kind of a dynasty when you look at this, where they've won 4 state championships since 2020 to now. And ball 4 as Brian taking off from first base there. And runners now at first and second with nobody out. And coming to the plate, the dangerous Lucas Lutke is the DH. And I'll tell you, he has some outstanding numbers, as he hits .487, 77 hits, 20 doubles, 1 triple, 9 home runs, 71 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and has scored 57 times. And last year in that championship game, let me pull this up here, as in that Osseo Merchants River Falls Fighting Fish championship game last year, Lucas went 5 for 5 with 2 runs scored, 5 RBIs. He had also a double and a home run in that contest. And I'll tell you, a guy you don't want to put a pitch right down Main Street, because he'll put it right out of the park for you. Gentleman that has great power and great contact. So very highly respected in the state of Wisconsin as one of the top in men's leagues hitters in the state of Wisconsin. And a pitch just missing. Count now 2-1 to Lucas Lutke. Rodemeyer from the stretch, and ball 3. Brews Brothers brings you award-winning burgers for lunch and dinner since 2013. Open 7 days a week with a lineup of cold drinks. It's all at Brews Brothers, just off Highway 29 in West End. Ryan from the stretch, and shot down the right field line, foul, out of play. Thank you for joining us here on Zaleski Sports, as this is game number 4 of the day. I started out with that very first game of the day, and I'm trying to think who I did. Oh, La Crescent and Everest, and working a walk. As
for the catcher, Chase.
3 walks in a row here, and coming out for Everest is Coach Schilling, and wants to talk to pitcher and the catcher out there, as Chase McQuaid will be coming up, as this is a gentleman that also has some very impressive numbers also, as Lutke has, as McQuaid hitting .444, 52 hits, 13 doubles, 7 home runs, 53 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, and scored 30 times. The right-handed hitter, as Rodemeyer walks the first 3 batters, and a pitch high that Langben pulls down. That one would have went back to the fence easily here if it wasn't for for Logan, pulling that one down. And second pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2-0 count. We're in the bottom of the first inning here as Everest went 1, 2, 3. And shot up the middle. And base hit. That's gonna score 2. As McQuaid gets the first hit of the ball game. And bringing in Gable and also Petco. So a 2-run single.
Trey Larson.
And bringing up Trey Larson. So runners at first and second, nobody out. And attempted bunt, a call strike. And we'll see what kind of numbers Larson has. They're just about as impressive as every batter so far in the lineup here. As Larson was hit with a pitch. Larson was hitting .349 coming into this tournament with 38 hits, 13 doubles, 1 triple, 3 home runs, 32 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, and scored 40 times. And so Larson gets hit by a pitch and loads the bases. And bringing up Caden Mueller. And Caden with also very impressive numbers. You look at the stat sheet, it just boggles your mind. As Mueller with a .351 batting average, 46 hits, 10 doubles, 2 home runs, 40 RBIs, 11 stolen bases, and scored 40 times. So, I mean, you look at this up and down this lineup, it's like murder's row from the stretch. And a great block by Langben. Count now 2-1. We are just in the bottom of the first inning as River Falls has gone ahead 2-0 on a 2-run single by Chase McQuaid. And ball 3. As Ryan Rodemeyer having a little problems with finding the strike zone here as he walked the first 3 batters and gave up a single and hit a batter from the stretch. And a slow ground ball to short. And a no throw by the shortstop, Tanner Graham, which was a very good idea, but an RBI single by Caden Mueller as Lutke scores and makes it now 3-0 as everybody advances 1 base. And bringing up Austin Kurtai, the right fielder. And Austin hitting .295 with 23 hits, 3 doubles. He has 3 home runs and 29 RBIs, 7 stolen bases, and scored 23 on the season as he fouls that one back. 1-1 count with nobody out here in the first inning. As the Flying Fish of River Falls leading 3-0 here. And that one fouled back into the net here. Working out of the windup, Ryan with the pitch upstairs for a ball. For all your personnel, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look at to Access Insurance. Learn more at accessinsurance.net. Access Insurance Agency, your business resolves around you. So check out an Access Insurance agent in your area. 2-2 count. And the pitch. And a long fly ball foul. That one will head to the parking lot. As we've got people saying up here, it's heading for my truck. 2-2 count. And a pitch. Actually, it was a 3-2 count, I'm sorry. And ball 4. as they're saying it was ball 4. The umpire's not making any motion that it's an out, as the batter went down to first base, and everybody was just confused. They thought it was a 2-2 count also, but the umpire must have had 3-2, and everybody just so everybody is safe, and an RBI as Austin gets a walk. That's the 4th walk of this inning. And bringing up Andy Metcalf, the first baseman. And Andy, a 300 hitter, he's hitting .304. He takes a call strike from 1-1 count. He's got 24 hits on the season, 5 home runs, 27 RBIs, and scored 27 times. So like I says, up and down this lineup, it's just murder's row. And a fly ball out to center field, and the center fielder was held up there, and the shortstop called an infield fly rule on it. It looked like it was hit a little bit harder than that. It's a little deceiving from up here, but the way the sound of it was hit very well, but just popped it up to the shortstop for out number 1, bringing up Kyle Fritz, the pitcher. And Kyle hitting .306 on the season with 22 hits. He's got a double, 11 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and 24 runs scored. And a call strike, 1-1 count with 1 down as he set down the Merchants 1-2-3 in that first inning. And a shot out to left field, and making the catch is the left fielder, Miller. And an RBI for Kyle Fritz. It'll be a sacrifice. And scoring on the play is Trey Larson to make the contest now 5-0 here. This is kind of starting just like last night, the last game of the night. Bella and I worked, and a high fly ball by the leadoff hitter, Gable, and making the catch for out number 3. But the Flying Fish come up with 5 runs on just 2 hits, no errors, and left 2 on base. And after 1 inning of play, it's the River Falls Flying Fish 5 and the Everest Merchants 0. And you are watching the WBA state semifinal game of the state tournament here on Zaleski Sports.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base. Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
We are back here at Jack Hackman Stadium as River Falls opens up with 5 runs in the first inning. And coming to the plate is Nick Barnes, the first baseman. Nick making some great plays in that first ball game today. As we'll see what Nick's numbers are. Coming in, call strike, right at the letters. And Nick coming into this tournament hitting .343 with 35 at-bats. He's got 12 hits. He has 2 home runs. And pitch comes in for a strike. So 1-2 count, and he's got 9 RBIs on the season, I'll tell you. And he plays a great first base over there also. So He has pulled some out of the dirt that from throws. And pitch by Fritz, down low. Fritz's numbers coming into this, he has pitched 67 and a third innings. This is his 14th game of the season he has pitched. And down low and knocked down nicely there. And he has a 9-0 record, giving up 64 hits, 20 runs, 19 earned, has walked 12, struck out 62, and an ERA of 2.54. So this pitching staff, looking at this pitching staff, just awesome also. And just missing and walk to Nick Barnes. And bringing Wade Farmer to the plate. As Bella's yawning over here, she's getting a little tired. As these late nights are not helping either one of us. You know that. So.
Center fielder Wade Farmer.
And Wade Farmer coming into this tournament, hitting .333 on the season with 18 hits, and he's got 2 home runs on the season with 17 RBIs. So great power from that left-hand side here. Takes the first pitch for a call strike. As I got to reboot my computer up here now. And next pitch comes in for a strike. 0-2 count. As Fritz from the stretch, the left-hander, looks over at first, and the pitch. And a pop-up out of play, heading back towards us here. And the pitch. Just missing inside on a breaking ball. And there must be something in the air here as my computer is kind of goofing up on me here. Fritz with the call, strike 3. Oh, the fighting fish. Okay, got it. I want to apologize, as I've been saying they're the flying fish, but they are the fighting fish. I'm sorry. I want to deeply, deeply apologize. And striking out is Farmer for out number 1. And I think I got that message from Jason, possibly. Or from Steve. Okay, well, okay. I know Jason and I were talking about it the other day also, and we had mentioned something, and it just kind of stuck in my mind, and so whatever. But I want to apologize to all the River Falls fans, but it's not flying fish, it's the fighting fish. And I'll tell you, these guys are fighters with the record they got and the ball club they got. They are fighters. And call outside a ball. 1-2 count. In fact, that coming from Steve Maves, I will not. I will hear about that the rest of the year from Steve now. And going down swinging is Logan Langpen for out number 2, and that is strikeout number 3 by Kyle Fritz, and that is a Serve Pro strikeout. Calls Serve Pro for all your restorations and cleanup needs. Serve Pro, like it never happened. And coming to plate, left-hand hitter, Cole Van Slyke. Looking at the last ball game that they played in the tournament here, that bottom part of that Everest lineup was just phenomenal in that game this morning. As we had, I think, 3 or 4 ball players with 3 hits in that. Ground ball to second, scooped up nicely by Petco and throws over to first for out number 3. For the Everest Merchants, they come up with no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And after 1.5 innings of play, it's River Falls 5 and the Everest Merchants nothing. And you are watching the WBA State Tournament semifinal game here on Zaleski Sports.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
When working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all 4 of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield as River Falls Fighting Fish out on top here, 5-0. And leading off for them here in the second inning is Chad Petco as he walked and scored back in that first inning. As Rodemeyer having control problems in that first inning and still having them yet, as he walked 4 batters and hit a batter and gave up 2 hits in that inning as River Falls scoring 5 big runs. And ball 3 away outside. Ryan from the windup and the pitch and a call strike, 3-1. As Ryan has now thrown 26 pitches, and we're just in the second inning. And a line shot past the diving Tanner Graham as he dove for that one, is just missing that outreach glove of his. And Patko coming up with a base hit. And bringing up Lucas Lutke as he walked and scored back in that first inning. Throw over to first as Chad gets back safely. And the pitch, and Chad going down and with a stolen base, and that would be Chad with some great wheels there, as Chad had 20 stolen bases. He led the ball club this season, so always a threat when he gets on. Oh, 0-1 count to Lucas Lutke as Rodemeyer steps off the rubber, steps back on, gets the sign from Langben, shakes him off once, takes the second sign from the stretch and the pitch. And a mighty swing and miss. 0-2 count. We're in the bottom of the second inning here of this semifinal game. The winner will take on the Tilden Tigers tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Join myself, Mike Steinwagner, and Joe Anderson as a wild pitch, as Chad will head to third on that wild pitch. A 1-2 count as Langben will go out and talk to his pitcher out there. And we'll tell you, join the team at Domtar Paper in Rothschild. Proud to support our local Wausau High School athletes. That's Domtar Paper Mill on North Grand Avenue in Rothschild. As Logan gets done with his conversation with Ryan out there. Ryan looking in for the sign from Logan from the stretch. Takes a look at third and the pitch. And pitch upstairs for a ball. 2-2 count. From the stretch. And the pitch. And a call. Strike 3 to Lucas Lutke. And that is the first strikeout by Rodemeyer, as he gets the very dangerous Lucas Lutke. Bringing up the catcher, Chase McQuaid, as Chase got actually the first hit of the ball game and knocked in 2 runs with that single, as bases were loaded when he came to the plate. And he fouls that one back into the net towards us. We've had beautiful weather here. They had, I know, first part of the week they were talking about rain all day for on Saturday here, and it never fails. You know, don't look at that weather report on Monday, because definitely by Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday it's going to change at least 20 times. And that's exactly what happened, as we've had beautiful weather here in central Wisconsin. Next pitch upstairs for a ball. And they are calling very nice weather again for tomorrow. The little rain, most of the rain has been up north, up in that Duluth area, and down south. It kind of misses the central Wisconsin area. I noticed before on the radar there was little pop showers here and there, but they kind of go around Marshfield. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 count with 1 down. And a pretty good sized crowd here for an evening that we're at 9:30 in the evening. 2-2 count with 1 down to Chase McQuaid, who singled back in that first inning. As Ryan gets the sign from Logan from the stretch and the pitch, and outside for a ball. Full count, 3-2. As Ryan taking his leisure time out on the mound there. And the pitch. And a fly ball out to left field. The left fielder going back on his horse and makes the catch. That is Preston Miller. And that will be a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Chase McQuaid, as he picks up his 3rd RBI. And makes the score now 6-0. And bringing up the shortstop, Trey Larson. Trey hit by a pitch back in that first inning, eventually scored. And the first pitch comes in for a ball. 1-1 count. The big strike. And another strike, just catching that outside corner, breaking ball. 1-2 count with 2 down, nobody on from the windup and the pitch. Down low and inside. I'd like to thank you all for joining us here all weekend long. Next pitch upstairs for a ball. We've had some great numbers. Last night I looked at the numbers that we had. Very good. And fans all season long on Zaleski Sports. And working a walk is Larson. So with 2 down here, and Caden Mueller, Caden with the RBI single back in the first inning. As we had a meeting on Thursday, and we had over 3 million views over the year with games like this, and covering the Chaparrals and Pittsville softball. And that ball coming back, that should hit the roof. Yes, it hits the bleachers right in front of us here. It was I didn't think it was ever going to come down, but we've great numbers as covering high school basketball and baseball and football all across, not just central Wisconsin, but the eastern part and the western part and the southern part. And thank you, fans, for joining us each week on Zaleski Sports. From the stretch and the pitch, and that's fouled off. And they're going to say he was hit. They're going to say he was not hit as the coach comes down, and they're looking at Caden's hand here, but the umpire is saying it came off the bat. I know the old saying, they say the hand is part of the bat, but I don't know. They're going to bring him back in the batter's box, and they're going to say that should be a foul ball. So the count will remain 0-2 with 2 down. And Larson at first base. He was all the way down to second, and he's had to truck now back down to first. Held on at first base there by Barnes from the stretch. And the pitch. And a fly ball out to center field. And racing in is a center fielder and the left fielder, and making that catch is Wade Farmer as he came in a long way. Luckily that held up there for quite a while, so Wade could come in and make that catch for out number 3. But River Falls comes up with 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. And after 2 complete innings of play, it's River Falls 6 and the Everest Merchants nothing. And you are watching the semifinal game of the WBA State Baseball Championship here on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
And we are back here, Jack Hackman Fields, the start of the 3rd inning as River Falls with a 6-0 lead here. As River Falls coming up with 5 in that 1st inning. And first pitch by Kyle Fritz is right down Main Street for a call strike. And up is Tony Ifandano, the second baseman. And catching that outside corner for a call, strike 2. And we'll see what Tony's numbers are on the season here. Was hitting 269 coming into tournament games here as he goes down with a strikeout. That's strikeout number 4 for Kyle Fritz. As Kyle coming into this ball game with a 9-0 record for the Fighting Fish. And Tanner Graham, the shortstop, as Tanner hitting .283 on the season with 17 hits coming into the tournament with a double and a fly ball in the infield. Takes that first pitch and making the catch is the third baseman, Caden Mueller, for out number 2. And back to the top of the batting order for Schofield.
Third baseman, Brandon Kranz.
As Brandon Kranz, who struck out to start this game. As Fritz working out of the windup. And the pitch. And a call strike right down Main Street, right at the knees. As Fritz gets the okay from his catcher, and the pitch outside for a ball. J&D Tube Benders was founded in 1968 and has stayed in the Felch family ever since as a locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtubebending.com. As Brandon fouls that one off, makes the count now 1-2 with 2 down. We are in the top of the third inning here at Jack Hackman Stadium in Marshfield. Fritz from the windup and down low as Fritz thought he had that one, but just missing. I've seen more pitchers and players trying to run off the field for that third strike than I've had in a long, long time. But the umpire is making the call there as that one down low, blocked nicely by Chase McQuaid. Full count, 3-2 with 2 down. Nobody on. And the pitch. And fouls it off. 36 pitches now. For Fritz. From the windup and the pitch. And a slow ground ball to second. Gobbled up. Throw it over the first. In time. Nice play by Patko over to Metcalf for out number 3. As the Evergreens go 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And after 2.5 innings of play, the score remains River Falls 6, the Everest Merchants nothing. And you're watching WBA State Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman as first pitch is a call strike to Austin Curdy. As Austin walked back in the first inning and a ground ball to second. Gobbling that up is Tony over there. Throws it over the first for out number 1. Bringing up Andy Metcalf. Andy popped out to the shortstop back in that first inning.
First baseman, Andy Metcalf.
As I don't think I gave numbers on Metcalf before. As let's see. Yeah, he was hitting 304 coming into this tournament. Takes the first pitch for a call strike. But this lineup just boggles your mind when you look at the numbers of these ball players. Next pitch just outside for a ball. Wind up and the pitch. That's a ball. Yeah, they start their season, I looked at that, about the first part of May, and they just keep going for the next 3 months. Next pitch upstairs for a ball to make it 3-1. And a lot of them are not really double headers. They're single games, and They played in a couple tournaments, and that's a call strike, 3-2. But otherwise, it's just single games, and they do quite a bit of travel. And a call, strike 3 on the inside corner. And that is strikeout number 2. And that is Serve Pro's strikeout.
The pitcher, Kyle.
Serve Pro like it never happened. So the first 2 batters going down here for River Falls. And bringing up the number 9 hitter, Kyle Fritz. As he's got a sacrifice fly. He had an RBI back in that first inning. Hit a long fly ball out to left, and Larson scoring on that. 1-0 count. And there's a pitch right down Main Street. And the windup and the pitch. And a pop-up, and that will go out of play. 1-2 count with 2 down. Nobody on. Pitch count actually even now. Both pitches with 37 pitches. Pitch just missing outside, and Ryan thought he had that outside corner also. So we've evened up the 2s all the way across the board. 2-2 count with 2 down. Wind up, and time is called as Ryan was pretty much in his wind-up motion when time was called, and the umpire granted him time. And the pitch, and a ground ball in the hole, and a base hit for Kyle Fritz. And going back to the top of the batting order for River Falls.
Top of the order with center fielder, Brian Giebel.
As Brian Giebel has walked and scored in the first and flew out to center in that first inning also. Working from the stretch and the pitch. And a line shot out to left center field, picked up by the center fielder, Farmer. And a base hit for Brian, as he is now 1 for 2 on the day. Advancing Fritz the second on the play there. So everything with 2 outs here. And coming to the meat of the order is Chad Patko. Chad 1 for 1, walked and scored in the first, and base hit and a stolen base in the second. And a shot down the left field line, way out of play. That one into the darkness of the night. May not find that one. Still could be rolling down 2nd Street yet. Ryan from the stretch and over the top of Chad's head for a ball. 1-1 count with 2 down. Runners at first and second. And River Falls leading 6-0 here in the 3rd inning. From the stretch. And the pitch. Way outside for a ball. Makes that count now 2-1. As long wait out there by Ryan as he steps back off the mound. As going through signals, as a catcher will go through a lot of signals there with a runner on second base to don't give any idea of what the pitch is going to be. And a pitch low and away for a ball. They'll go through a sequence of signals back and forth, and it takes a little time because you got that runner out there at second. He could signal him. That's going to be a fastball and a ground ball to third, and pass the third baseman and rounding second and coming in, and that will be an error. Error on the third baseman, but a run will score. And that makes it now 7-0. So that is now the first error of the ball game. As actually they're going to give him a hit on that. As that gives them 6 hits on the day, so we'll change that on the book here and give him an RBI. And a pickoff move as good ball gets away. Goes out in the center field, recovered there by Tony. And we've got time out on the field here. So we have runners at first and second as Fritz scored on that RBI single by Patko. As the official scorer up here was going to give him a hit. It was smoked pretty good. I thought he had a chance of fielding that. But I'm not the official scorer. We'll go with the official scorer on that. So Ryan ready out on the mound with a 1-0 count with 2 down here in the bottom of the third. And a long fly ball out to right field. It's going back, and it's out of here. Gone. A 3-run shot. First home run of the tournament by Lucas Lutke. As he's got the power, as I mentioned, he had 9 coming into the tournament here. As he gives it a ride and gets his first hit and gets 3 RBIs. You could tell that had a chance right off by the sound of the bat. A 3-run shot by Lucas Lutke. And makes the score now 10-0. And bringing up the catcher, Chase McQuaid. And all of these runs coming after 2 were out. The first 2 batters grounded out and struck out, and then Fritz started out with a single and had actually 3 singles in a row. And then Lucas Lutke comes up and hits a 3-run shot to right field, right at the scoreboard out there. Ground ball to short, picked up by Graham, thrown over the first in time for out number 3. But River Falls comes up with 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and no one left. And after 3 complete innings of play, it's the River Falls Fighting Fish 10 and the Everest Merchants nothing. And you are watching the semifinal game of this tournament. And we're going to do a little special thing here for Innovative Health, as Bella is kind of pointing at me to get to it here, as today's 4th inning stretch is brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston. We'll be right back with our Innovative Health mid-game adjustments right after this.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
And we are back, and the 4th inning stretch. Usually, we have this at the 7th inning, and but this is usually during the high school season. But we're doing it in the 4th inning. Get out and stretch here, and that has been brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care to the greater Wausau area. If you've been benched by aches and pains, Innovative Health will get you back in the game with right adjustments to help you feel better so you can live better. And a ground ball to short, picked up nicely, throw down to first. And in time for out number 1, as coming to the plate there was Preston Miller
Ryan Hubachek.
as Ryan Hubachek coming to the plate as Ryan grounded out to the third baseman back in the first inning and pitched down low for a ball. Your home is the heart of your best moments. Make it uniquely yours with Design Theory 19. Visit us in downtown Wausau or online at designtheory19.com. Design Theory 19, where dreams come reality. And fly out there to the infield for out number 2. And bringing up Nick Barnes, who has been the only base runner for Everest, as he walked back in the second inning. And the pitch. And fouling that one off.
First baseman, Nick Barnes.
As I mentioned, Nick plays a great first base over there. That first game of the day against La Crescent, he had some really, really tough plays over there that he pulled, out of the ground there. And a fly ball. And going back and making that catch is the first baseman, Andy Metcalf, for out number 3. So for the Merchants, no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left. And after 3.5 innings of play, it's River Falls 10 and the Everett Merchants nothing. And you are watching the WBA State Baseball semifinal game from Hackman Field in Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free, and while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field as we are making a pitching change here as Andrew Baranowski now pitching. Andrew has pitched 15 innings this year, has a 2-0 record with 1 save, given up 6 runs, 5 earned, has an ERA of 3.00, has struck out 14, walked 3, given up 15 hits, and hit 2 batters. So he will be making his pitching debut here at the state tournament here. As I mentioned, he has pitched 15 innings on the season as he makes his first appearance at the state tournament here. And we'll put him in the book here as Andrew Baranowski.
With fish, the shortstop, Trey Larson.
As Trey Larson leading off the inning as he was hit by a pitch and scored in the first and walked in the second. And making an appearance here in the leading off now here in the 4th inning. And pitched down low for a ball. From the windup, Andrew. Pitch high and outside for a ball. With an office right here in Wausau, Scherer Construction offers commercial and custom home construction expertise throughout Wisconsin. Check out their beautiful work at schererconstruction.com. Andrew from the windup and the pitch. And he is hit with a pitch, or correction, ball 4. So it's the second walk. He has been on 3 times with 2 walks and hit by a bat, or hit by a pitch. And Caden Mueller, 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Andrew with a pitch right at the letters for a call, strike 1. Andrew takes a look over at first. And a hopper over the mound and out into center field for a base hit as Caden picks up his second hit of the day. As Larson goes to second. Bringing up Austin Curdy.
Austin Curdy.
Austin walked back in the first and grounded out to the second baseman. As Andrew looking at second, and a pitch way outside. If River Falls hangs on and wins this one, it'll be 2 conference champions against each other, the Tilden Tigers and the River Falls Fighting Fish. Winners of their own conference, River Falls winning the St. Croix Valley and Tilden winning the Chippewa River Conference. And the pitch upstairs for a ball. 3-0 count. As Kyle Fritz, with only 42 pitches thrown so far, and a pitch catching the outside corner for a call strike. Andrew gets the sign. Takes a look at second. And the pitch. Outside for a ball. And that loads the bases. And bringing up Andy Metcalf, as Andy is 0 for 2 on the day. Andy with actually some power. He's got 5 home runs this year. He was hitting .304 coming into the state tournament here. And the pitch upstairs, a little brush back there. Andrew gets the sign from the stretch and the pitch. And a call strike right at the letters for strike 1. 1-1 count. Takes a look at the runners. And down low. Works the count now to 2-1 here. They say here, with bases loaded, a walk is as good as a hit. There's nobody out in this inning. And inside pitch for a ball. As we had a score last night of 20-4 as the Tilden Tigers beat the Brill Millers 20-4 to close out last night's ball games. And a ground ball to third. And the throw coming home and over the catcher's head and going all the way to the backstop, and 2 runs are going to score. So that will be scored as a fielder's choice for Metcalf. And a throwing error on the third baseman as, let's see, as 2 runs will score on that. As Mueller will score and Larson will score. And makes the score now 12-0 as Curdy heads to third base, and staying at first was Metcalf. And from the windup and the pitch, down low for a ball to Kyle Fritz. Kyle is 1 for 1, had a RBI sacrifice fly in the first inning, and a base hit and scored back in the third inning. And fouls that one off. Oh. As I have been informed that Kyle Zimmerman is now batting for Fritz. As there was no signal from the umpire, and of course with it's hard to see the letters also on 3-2 count with nobody out. Runners at the corners. And the pitch inside for a ball as Zimmerman works a walk to load the bases.
For the pitch, number 25, Eli Baker.
As Baker now batting. As let's see if we've got some numbers on him at all. Baker hitting .298 on the season. And actually, he has 3 home runs on the season with 17 hits. Zimmerman was hitting .234 coming into the state tournament. In fact, Zimmerman actually even had 22 RBIs with his 18 hits. So when he got a hit, he was very productive. As Andrew working from the stretch with bases loaded, 1-1 count. And a call strike right down Main Street to Baker. As we have another pinch hitter coming in. And a line shot down the line. Fair ball, and that's going to score a pair. As Baker with a 2-run double. As even the bench is coming alive here for this River Falls Ball Club. A 2-run double. As Patco comes in. And a foul ball. As Chad Patco hitting as starting second baseman. Fouls that one off. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Nobody out here. With runners at second and third. Zimmerman at third. And Baker at second. From the stretch and the pitch. Down low for a ball. 1-2 count. Nobody down. And River Falls leading 14-0. From the stretch and the pitch. Curveball to third baseman. Knocks it down. And they're going to say he's out at first. But Patco will get an RBI out of that as Zimmerman scores. And going to third is Baker. As Lucas Litke, who hit a towering 3-run home run back in the third inning. And a breaking ball outside. As Lutke getting ready. And a pitch on the outside corner for a call strike. As Lutke hit his, I think it was his 10th home run back in the third inning. As Langben makes a nice stop there of ball in the dirt. Andrew working out of the stretch. And the pitch. And a call strike on the outside corner. 2-2 with one down. River Falls leading 15-0 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the pitch. And a pop-up out to short center field and making the catch. And the throw coming in to the plate and scoring is Baker, and a sacrifice fly by Lucas Lutke as he picks up his 4th RBI.
The catcher, Chase.
As that is the third sacrifice fly that River Falls have had in this ball game. A team that makes very good contact, and as I mentioned, as a team hitting .342 on the season. And a pitch call strike at the letters. As Chase McQuaid now batting with 2 down. As they have batted around the batting order, the 9th hitter in this inning. And the pitch, and a swing and a miss. As Baranowski has given up 6 runs in this inning. As River Falls started out with 5 in the first inning, 1 in the second, 4 in the third, and now 6 here in the fourth inning. From the stretch and the pitch. And a ground ball to third. Knocks it down nicely. Throws over to first, not in time. And we'll see what the official call on that one was. As that will be an error on the third baseman.
Shortstop, Trey Larson.
As Trey Larson now batting. And Trey is 0 for 0 as he's been on base for 3 times, and he's hits a towering pop fly and caught by the second baseman for out number 3.
All right, guys, get the fielders when they go out.
So for the River Falls Fighting Fish, they come up with 6 runs on just 2 hits, 1 error, and left 1 on base. And so after 4 completings of play, it's River Falls 16 and the Everest Merchants nothing, and you are watching the semifinal game of the WBA state tournament here in Marshfield on Zalewski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field, we have a new catcher as Baker is now catching for River Falls. And as we still got the same pitcher out there yet as Feltz is, well, possibly Feltz, I think they do have a new pitcher. As we will get the changes for you here, but we're going to tell you about Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. And Rotographic Printing. When it comes to printing materials, sales, and marketing tools and company supplies, Wausau turns to Rotographic Printing. Find just what you need to help your business stand out with Rotographic Printing on 80th Avenue in Wausau. And leading off is Wade Farmer, the center fielder, as Wade struck out back in the second inning. And a call strike as we have a new pitcher on the mound here, as I'm trying to catch his number here, number 20. That will be Joel Stoffel is now on the mound as Kyle Fritz takes the rest of the night off. And a pop-up into the infield down the first base side, and making the catch is Metcalf for out number one. As Fritz, a very fine outing, pitched 4 innings, gave up no runs, no hits, and only had one batter. He walked a batter in the second, so a great outing by Kyle Fritz. And now on the mound for River Falls is Joe Stoffel, and we'll see if we can find some numbers for you here. And a ground ball as the Everest Merchants get their first hit by Logan Langben. A shot out to center field. As Joe Stoffel on the season has pitched 49 and 2/3 innings. This is his 14th appearance on the season with a 3-2 record, giving up 67 hits, 39 runs, 35 earned. Has walked 30, struck out 50, and an ERA of 6.34 for Joe Stoffel. So it'll be interesting who they put on the mound for tomorrow in the championship game. I'm not sure who pitched in that first ball game today. We can get that information in between innings here. And a ground ball to second. And gobbled up nicely there by Chad Patko. And gets the second out as Langben moves over to second. And we have a pinch hitter here for
Travis Clade.
As Travis Clade now pinch hitting for the Merchants. As Travis takes the first one for a strike. Oh, and 2 count with 2 down, and a runner at second. The second runner that the Merchants have had, a fly ball out to right, and corralling that one out there is Austin Curti for out number 3. For the Merchants, they come up with no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and left 1. And after 4.5 innings of play, it's River Falls 16 and the Everest Merchants nothing. And you are watching the semifinal game of the 2026 WBA State Baseball Championship here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Stadium, and we'll tell you about France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. That's France Propane, local quality family. And Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to provide personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. And we'll tell you about Brickner's of Wausau, proudly serving Wausau and the surrounding communities since 1945. Yes, they have been around a long, long time. And leading off for River Falls will be, we're going to check to see if they've brought in a pinch hitter, so we're going to wait for the announcement here, as I've got Caden Mueller batting. He's 2 for 3 on the day. And a fly ball out to center field, and coming over to make that catch is Wade Farmer for out number 1. Bringing up the right fielder, Austin Curti. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today as Austin fouls that one off down the right field side for strike 1. As Andrew out on the mound out there, working out of the stretch, and the pitch, and a call strike. As we are coming up to about the 10:30 mark here in central Wisconsin. And strike 3, catching that outside corner. And that is the first strikeout for Andrew Barnowski. And bringing up Andy Metcalf, the first baseman. Andy 0 for 3 on the day. And a breaking ball for a call strike. And the pitch. Andrew settled down a little bit since the first 5 batters or so, but he's looked very impressive on the last 6 batters here. Pitch upstairs for a ball. 2-1 count with 2 down. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning here, as there is a 10-run rule, as we will have to go either a full 7 if the home team is behind, but if the home team is ahead, we will go 6.5, and we are in the bottom of the 5th inning. And a call strike, 3-2 with 2 down. Andrew working out of the stretch, and the pitch, and fouling that one off. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. And the pitch upstairs for a ball as Andy works a walk there. And I'm thinking this is that is Henry Zimmerman, who actually walked. Yes, that is Henry. Walked and scored back in the fourth inning. And the pitch just over the top of his head. From the stretch. And the pitch. Upstairs for a ball. 3-0 count. As River Falls did this back in the third inning. The first two batters got out, and then all of a sudden they put together 4 runs as Lutke hit that 3-run shot. So 3-2 count now with 2 down. And so Metcalf will be taking off on the pitch. Andrew from the stretch. And the pitch. And a ground ball to third. Scooped up nicely. Throw it over the first in time. And making that play says Brandon Cranes for out number 3. For River Falls in the bottom of the 5th inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. After 5 complete innings of play, it's River Falls 16 and the Everest Merchants nothing. And you are watching the semifinal game of the WBA state tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Stadium in Marshfield as we are heading to the 6th inning here. And leading off will be Tanner Graham, the shortstop, and he's 0 for 1 on the day. And we'll tell you about Schwartz Seamless Roofing. Does your roof need attention? Call Schwartz Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. As a lot of roofs got damaged in the city of Marshfield here. Oh, that would have to be, back about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And you see a lot of roofing contractor signs all across the Marshfield area here. So a lot of work being done on homes with brand new roofs because of the hail. In fact, I've got pictures of some that look like ping pong balls, and they were pretty good size. So, and a swing and a miss by Tanner Graham. As out on the mound, there's Joe Stoffel, as he had given up the first hit last inning, and a swing and a miss and a high fastball. Stoffel pitching in his 14th ball game of the season. Wind up and the pitch. And a fly ball out to center field, and not moving far at all is Brian Gable, and making the catch for out number 1. And a swing and a miss there by the leadoff hitter, Brandon Cranes. Brandon 0 for 2 on today. And a high hopper is going to be a tough play. beautiful play by the shortstop, Trey Larson, as a very high hopper over Stoffel's head, and in one motion makes the catch in the air, throws a perfect strike over to Metcalf for out number 2. Just a great defensive play by Trey Larson. And bringing up Preston Miller, who's 0 for 2 on the day. From the windup and the pitch. Outside for a ball. And the windup and the pitch down low and goes back to the screen here. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. And a swing and a miss. That's 2-1 count now with 2 down. Stoffel looking very, very good on the mound. As I'm thinking if he can get by with a very low pitch count, he'll be able to possibly throw tomorrow if they need him. And a pitch upstairs, he's at pitch number 22, as that is just the second walk in the ball game for the Merchants. As Ryan Hubacek now coming to the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. And a pitch down Main Street for a call strike. And nice stop behind the plate there by, we've got a new catcher in there, an Eli Baker. From the stretch and the pitch. And a ground ball to short. Shovels off to second there to Patko for out number 3. So the Merchants come up with no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And after 5.5 innings of play, it is the River Falls Fighting Fish 16 and the Everest Merchants nothing. And you are watching the semifinal game of the WBA state tournament here in Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Stadium, and coming up, we will not have the Ridgetop Exteriors Player of the Game, and as we'll be cutting it off, and we will be doing interviews with the championship team tomorrow, and so stick around for that after the ball game. And so if I had to name right now a player of the game, it would have to be Kyle Fritz, who threw 4 innings of no-hit ball and only giving up a walk in the contest as he shut down the Everett Merchants with only that 1 walk so far, and just pitched an outstanding ball game. And Andrew out on the mound for the Evergreens right now has really looked good. The last two innings or so, as he's been right around that plate, and that breaking ball working very, very well for him. And a ground ball to short. Knight stopped there and got him with about a half a step, but a great job at short there for Tanner Graham, as he has played a great, outstanding shortstop through this whole tournament, and gunning down Baker at first base on that play, and bringing up Chad Petco. As Andrew steadily working out of the stretch, inside pitch. As, let's see here, we've got actually number 20 up here right now. Let's take a look who I've got. That would be Joe Stoffel, is actually in Patco's spot. And so Stoffel now hitting. And a high fly ball, I mean a major league one, as the left fielder out there, Miller, had a little problems kind of to find it. I think he lost a little bit of it in the lights up there as he was moving around, but finally got control out there and made that catch for out number 2. And another pinch hitter coming up here. This is Trevor Gutting, now batting for the River Falls Ball Club. As he is batting for Lucas Lutke, who had a pretty good day today. He was 1 for 2 with 4 RBIs, a 3-run homer. And actually, I would, if I had to pick a second player of the team, it would have to be the whole team, as this whole offense, just a potent offense that can put 16 runs on the board and on only 9 hits. They took advantage of all the walks that was given to them and coming up with key hits. And right now, Stoffel with a 2-2 count with 2 down. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That is Trevor Gutting that is now up. Stoffel flew out. Trying to keep track of the reserves, and a call, strike 3. And so the first time that the River Falls team has gone down 1-2-3, as the Everest fans giving out a big cheer of shutting them down here in the 6th inning. And so River Falls will come out now and just get the final 3 outs and get ready for tomorrow's championship game against the Tilden Tigers. As Tilden, coming from that Chippewa River Baseball League, taking on the St. Croix Valley Baseball League, as River Falls will be in the championship game for at least the last 3 years in a row here, as they will be going for their 3rd straight state title. And we'll see what happens tomorrow, as I think Bella's done with all of her commercials here now. Are you? Yes, she is. Okay, so I'll just keep rambling on here. So, but yeah, it'll be a great game tomorrow, as the River Falls Club going for, as I mentioned, their 3rd straight title and possibly their 5th in the last 7 years. To me, that's kind of a dynasty. And looking, as I said, looking at this ball club, there are just power up and down, and it'll be interesting who they will throw tomorrow, because I have not. I mean, you've got Jake Lindsay, who was 6-0. He's thrown 50 innings this year. Charlie Griffin has thrown 40 innings. He's got a 4-1 record. As Jake Larson has a 4-0 record. He's thrown 32 innings this year. And there's some great ERAs in there. Griffin with a 2.70. So it'll be interesting who they throw tomorrow. And to the plate now for Everest, takes the first pitch and pops it up, and coming over and making the catch is the second baseman, Chad Petco, for out number 1. as that was Nick Barnes. As Everest really does not have to hang their head. They played a great ball game against a very good La Crescent ball club. You know, all 8 teams that came into this tournament, you make it to the state tournament, you're going to meet some very, very good competition. And they just, as Everest just ran into a buzzsaw here tonight, as this River Falls ball club is labeled very, very good, as they have proved over, well, at least the last 7 years. As they will be going for, I think it's their 6th state title. But we'll get the information for you tomorrow. But stay with us tomorrow as Farmer goes down swinging. And actually, this is hard to believe, but you've got a 16-0 lead, and you brought in a pitcher, and by the rules, even though it's 16-0, you are entitled to get a save in this situation, because all you have to do is pitch 3 innings to receive a save. So he could land up receiving a save in this ballgame. And Stoffel from the windup and the pitch catches the outside corner for a call strike. As Logan Langben at the plate now, he's 1 for 2 on the day. Stoffel from the windup and the pitch and a call, strike 3, and that will be all in this ball game as Everest gets no runs on no hits and no errors and no one left. And the final score is River Falls 16 and the Everest Merchants nothing. And we'll turn to stay tuned for the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. And we'll be back in about 2-3 minutes, and just to do a quick wrap-up and what's going to happen tomorrow. So we'll be right back, and you've been watching the WBA state tournament game here from Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
And we are back here at Jack Hackman Field as the ballpark is starting to clear out now. As we'll do a quick wrap-up here of the games today as we started out with, let's see, the La Crescent Cardinals against the Everest Merchants in a great ball game in that contest as Everest came out on top 5-3. And then Osseo took on the River Falls Fighting Fish. Last year matchup of last year's state championship game, and River Falls coming out on top 10-2 in that one. And then of course Tilden had a 5-0 lead, and Cadott came fighting back and tied it up in the top of the ninth inning, but Tilden comes away with a walk-off single in the bottom of the ninth to win that 6-5 and go into tomorrow's championship game. And of course, the game we just had here on Zaleski Sports, River Falls winning 16-0 against Everest, and a great pitching outing by Kyle Fritz and also Joel Stoffel as they combined for a one-hitter, and a great hitting job by the River Falls Ball Club also. They only had 9 hits, but I'll tell you, they bunched them up and took care of the walks that they had. They had 3 sacrifice flies in there also to score runs. The big 3-run home run by Lucas Lutke, just a towering shot, just right of the scoreboard there. And they look very, very impressive. So it should be a great matchup tomorrow with Tilden Tigers and the River Falls Fighting Fish. And I got word also in the Class B, Whittlesea and Whitehall went at it and went into extra innings. And Whitehall came out with a 3-2 win, and Abbotsford beat Osceola. And so those two teams will battle it out as Whitehall will be going for their second state championship. They are the defending champions in Class B, and of course River Falls going after their third straight championship as they've won the last 2, and as I've mentioned during the broadcast, they've been very dominant over the last 6 years. If they've won 4 out of the last 6, they could win now 5 out of 7. So, but again, a great job by every team that's been in the state tournament. Joe Anderson and I will be back tomorrow along with Bella Maurer, and a great job she's done these last 3 days, and she's been a trooper, I'll tell you, both of us getting home at a very, very long hour that we're not used to, and here we are coming up to the 11 o'clock hour, and we're still here at the ballpark, but we enjoy what we're doing, and we're glad we could bring it to you in your homes or on your tablets or wherever you're watching the ball game. So for Bella, I'm Mike Steinwegner. We'll see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock here from Jack Hackman for the championship game of the WBA State Baseball Tournament as the River Falls Fighting Fish will take on the Tilden Tigers at 12 o'clock here on Zaleski Sports. Good night now.